So hey guys, as usual, my name is Joe Flash. Last week we talked about, well, it's not even last week, it's been about 2 weeks since we did our last video. And I had done a facilitation forum with a group of PWDs, people living with disabilities, you know. And we had a really interesting forum. I posted part 1 of the video, and later on I'll post the second part of the video. But meanwhile, let's talk about something else that I feel people don't necessarily take. They feel that people don't take, they don't put so much emphasis on, and I feel and strongly feel that they probably should give it a lot of emphasis. The issue of networking. Have you ever heard of the saying? I don't know if it's a saying. You didn't say mama ni nini, but have you ever heard of the saying that your network is your net worth? Yeah, najua kuna misemo mingi, but kuna kwa na ile imagination that ni msemo tu, but it doesn't really hold any water. I want to categorically state here that that thing means everything. Your network is your net worth, literally and figuratively speaking. You know, see, most people, we go through business, we open a shop and start hoping that clients are just gonna flock in. Yeah, that is most of us. But now, one thing we forget, that we're supposed to put a whole lot of relations around the business, a whole lot of tangible relations around the business. Let me give you a good example. When I was starting Flash Brands, I went to some guy called the supplier. The name of the supplier was called Printech. This guy, he sold to me the printers, you know, that I've been using here, the paper printers that I'm using here. So what this guy did, we kind of, you know, established some sort of relationship. So whenever I had a problem with the printer, I would call him, hey, my printer's having this and this problem, can you sort it out? And the guy comes through, I send even the printer to him, he sorts it out. You know, if there is a charge to it, he charges me fairly. So a price that you feel is quite nominal for someone who wants you to progress in your business, you know, like, unge feel that this guy kind of wants you to do good business. So now, the whole reason of this story is, there is a day later on, he sent me some cash. Hey dude, make me some hoodies, you know. Guys in Nairobi, I'm in Bungoma, and I was touched by that. That meant a lot to me, you know. And here's the thing. I think it's from we human beings. We have this thing. We have a natural need for reciprocity. It is ingrained in us. It is just part of who we are. When you do good, someone wants to do good back at you. When you do bad, msana after revenge. It is just naturally ingrained in us that the whole nature of reciprocity, you know. So now this guy, I think by the virtue that I bought some merchandise from him and promoted his business and probably referred 1 or 2 people to his business, in just human nature, and his good naturedness, you know, people are entitled. Don't be entitled when you do good. Just do good and move on. Count on the good naturedness of human beings and the need to reciprocate good for you to get something bouncing back at you. And it might not bounce back in the same measure, not necessarily. So now here's the deal. When this guy, later on, several months later, this guy from Bondo or something went to him to look for machines, and also told him that he might have got a t-shirt business, scouted some business somewhere for t-shirts. This guy told him, hey, I don't know about you, but if you can do this, I can refer you to someone in those sides of Western who kind of is legit, and I kind of trust his work. So he referred that guy to me. That guy, true to his word, came through and called me and told me I've been referred to you by someone called, he called him Networth from Printech. I was amazed, man. I felt that. That was some dope ass stuff. So now here's the deal. This is just one guy that I've done business with. And we've had such a good, amazing relationship when it comes to business, and the relationship has been mutual and quite amiable. Now, Imagine if you did this to everyone that you do business with. You refer, you give them business good-heartedly, not expecting, give me a card from it. There is no limitation to the amount of good that will come, the synergies that will come out of that kind of relationship. And most people, I'm sorry, but most people I know are not so keen. Most people I know are not so keen on investing in relationships. You know what I mean by this is that, hey, this guy is your supplier, anakuzia manguo, no problem. But have you gone the extra mile sometimes when it's his birthday on Facebook, just to drop him a message? Or heck, if it's a lady, drop them a bar of chocolate or something. These are soft things that go into relations, and they count a lot. Next time you'll have a big order and you cash strapped and you go to the same supplier, and they will advance you some sort of a grace period in terms of maybe they're a cash business, but you tell them, hey, I've got a big order of 200,000, but hey, dude, I only have 100 G's. Can you have this? But send me the product worth 200,000. The moment this client commits, or the moment I get this, once my finances kind of loosen up, I will sort you out. That would be dope. But you can get that if you haven't established an amiable mutual relationship with the said person. And this situation is not limited to just suppliers and vendors only. This is open to everyone you're doing business with. It could be even clients. How will you be able? The situation is two-way. As you work towards having a good network with your clients, with your suppliers, with your creditors, with your shareholders, with your investors, there's bound to be some form of reciprocity. They want to do good back at you, you want to do some more good to them, and the synergies that are bound from this whole thing are just crazy and amazing. So what I want to urge you guys today, I didn't have this properly scripted because I've been crazy busy, but I just want to urge you guys to double down on creating personal relations with the people that you want to do business with, especially people you want to do long-term business with. Figure out what they like, where they like, what is their favorite spot. Do some banter about that. Invest some bit of the soft things. We are very lazy at investing in the soft things. The emotions. I once did a vlog and I intimately told you guys to invest a hell a lot in personal relations, because business truly stems from personal relationships. Don't be lied to, my guys. Don't be lied to. Business comes from personal relations. There is no two ways about this. So while appreciating the fact that business comes from personal relationships, I also want to encourage you to go a step further and invest in those personal relationships. Someone could be your own brother, but you guys ain't close. You feel me? Mnaweza kuwa hamko close na ni ndugu yako, but why? Because there is both of you, and everyone is to blame here. Both of you, no one has taken the personal initiative to invest or work at that relationship. So personal relationship is not enough. You have to work at them, and work is work. Remembering people's birthdays, their favorite team, everything. These are the good things that go into the relations. And now the synergies that are bound from it are just Elon, don't do that. The thing that are the synergies that are bound from this whole thing are just exponential. You find that it's compounded. You do nice to one person, and yes, it gets tiresome. That's why you hire people, and these different people will have different kinds of relationships with different clients, and that's how your network grows. And with time, you find yourself laughing all the way to the bank. You're chopping money. It is not just about money, guys. You have to be passionate about this kind of stuff that you're doing. If you're not passionate about it, you will not make money. You have to love it. You cannot fake for a very long time. I hear people saying that you have to fake it till you make it. But how long? For how long will you fake it now? People, No fake stuff. Let's be real. Do real business. Do real business with real people. Make connections. Connect with people. That's why you started this whole thing in the first place, yeah? That's it, guys. It is gospel like that. There are no two ways about this one. This is one of the few things that I know for sure that there is no two ways about this one. You have to create personal relations with the people you're doing business with. That way, when I feel betrayal when they go to another vendor, because you've cultivated such an amazing personal touch. Hey guys, thanks for the love once more. Keep sharing, keep posting, keep talking about my vlogs. Yes, I would like to do bigger numbers, but I want to do bigger genuine numbers. I just want to have like 1,000 views of guys who've done 2 seconds of my video. If you love my stuff and you'd like to share with friends, sure man, but you have, bottom line, you have to like be getting some value out of it. It means less, it means nothing if I have 1,000 people viewing my content and they're not deriving any sort of value from it. But if you find it amazing, that's all that matters to me, man. Thanks, and let's see when I do the next vlog. Hey, and I have some big news, man. Keep tuned. Some amazing stuff. We guys at the Flash Incubator are up and about. The Flash Incubator, we are working towards something amazing. So just keep tuned and it will be out. And when it will be out, I'll let you in on all of it. The scoop, the inside scoop. Thanks guys, that's it for this week. Love you guys. You're amazing. Keep sharing my stuff to your friends and family. I appreciate it, man. Peace.
See, I'm confident when I step on the mic. They used to laugh at us, and now they look at us through binoculars to see how far we are. They say I'm washed up, is it cause I keep it fresh all day? I'm sweet with the ladies too, my niggas, no cavity. Capacity to feel my ego, they say it's too enormous. But I don't care, I'm solid, I can handle it like donuts. And close out the negative energy, what they hold close. I might be dope, let's celebrate the elevation. I've been kicking it hard like new shoes. Shoot a hater, kill a rumor with my bare hands. They'll prove I'm right, get cash, running the fast lane, my nigga. It's our cue to go, it's our cue to go now.